morning.
Toby's stupid vlog.
Welcome to Basel, which is kind of in France, although also in Switzerland and Germany by a miracle of clever law. So you go left France and Germany and straight to Switzerland. So that's what we're doing when our bags arrive in a moment. Welcome to Freiburg. You'll be greeted by a very creepy person. Back at the Haribo Lollipop Haribo market, the slush puppy machine. Ta-da! Blue raspberry slush puppy. 1 year later. Taste of raspberries? Oh, that's convincing. Welcome to Speets. We're having a couple of hours because we're a lot earlier than the other party. So even with our Top Gear Challenge style race, we would have won by 2 or clear hours at least. So this way it's slightly more of a challenge. This is up at Speets Schloss. Now you can see all the vineyards up on the hill and their nice little beach and boathouse with lots of boats in their little harbour. There's a lot of people on the lake today, but then it's very nice and warm. And then you've got the church. This is Speets Beach. Try saying that 10 times fast. Speets Beach. And we're just sort of paddling. It's a little it's amazingly cold, it's great. There goes the boat leaving Speets, going around to Thun. Very shortly the wave that he's creating will hit my feet and it will be awesome. Oh, it's a bit more like it. Good morning. So last night we went for a meal at the Diana and to find Pin. It seemed to have disappeared. And ate slightly too much, and then this morning we're going to go for a flattish walk because we have a concert this evening in Zwesimmen at about 5, so we want to be back here in plenty of time. So we're just on our way to St Stephan station to get the train to Zwesimmen so we can walk back. And the plan would be to walk back on the other side of the valley there, back to here essentially. And there is a chance of rain later on, but it's kind of hard to imagine at the moment that that might happen. But the weather turns fast here. Well, yes, if we take a wrong turn to the left here, then we could end up in Speets in about 4 years. But if we turn right, as we're planning on doing, following the river back, we should end up in St Stephan in about 2 hours, I should think.
We've done this walk before.
Okay, lambs. These are the lambs at the end of the runway, so there's a helicopter going down there. Hello!
Is the hospital in that direction?
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah, mountain rescuing.
Yeah.
We appear to have lost a couple of members of the party somewhere along the route. Yeah, there were 5 of us, and now there's 3. Oh, they're barn searching, and that's an airplane that is taxiing. So this is Blankenburg, which we've nearly arrived at, which is where we turn off into the woods, all being well, and head on down to St Stephan. So we're now above Blankenburg, walking through the woods on this east side. Yes, east side of the valley. It's a little uneven, and I've already managed to put a dent in my water bottle by dropping a stick on it. Other than that though, that's exciting. What's going on there? Some sort of fairy burial. It's lovely though, walking through the meadows. A bit up and down, as you can see. There's a lot of butterflies along here. I don't know if you can see them. They're just kind of hanging around. So a long, slow descent into St Stephan. So this is the top of St Stephan, which is where you come into, and then you can see that is Stockley, and what's it called? Stockley. Let's call it Reed. That's the one. And yeah, we're pretty much there. We've got to have a high-speed shower to get ready to go out again in about an hour. So that's fun. Mind your head. Mind your head. Just having a little interval in the middle of the concert, wandering around Zwesimmen churchyard. Very nice. Good morning. It's a bit of a wet day today. You can see the clouds rising out of the trees. It was always going to rain today, so I'm going to do wet day things, which might involve a bit of shopping and a bit of swimming. You have to see. It's a bit cooler as well, which is quite pleasant actually, because walking in the heat yesterday was quite a challenge without any shade. Going away from us. No, it's coming at us. No, it isn't. It's a mustard. No, it's not really mustard. God, you wouldn't want to be in there whilst he's doing that. Welcome to the swim, bud. You don't notice you wearing it, it's a bit odd. So So this is the water slide. I'm gonna go up and down it. Good. It's the view that's good, although the clouds are quite low. It's quite wet. It's gone again. No, it hasn't. It's very, very cold rain. A very, very warm pool. See, it's very, very misty over there. Oh, it's lovely over there. But yeah, it's pouring. With a swimming pool getting wet from the top and the bottom. Cheese vending, and milk vending, and egg vending. Amazing. It's a cat conversation. Turned into quite a nice evening. We're just cooking garlic green beans, some chilli, carrots, fried potatoes, all sorts, courtesy for this garden right here, guarded by a cat. Good morning. It's a nice day, sun's out, going up in the opposite direction to this. We're actually going that way to go up and find a mountain lake. That's the plan. Make the most. It shouldn't be too warm today, but it is at least nice and blue. Welcome to the top of Meyenberg. Forgive the wind. We are 1850 metres up on top of an Alp. See Rubli over there in the clouds. And there's lots of moos up there. And we're going to go to Seebergsee, the lake. So yes, we've just come over the first little ridge, and that's where we're going, to the shoulder there, beyond.
Oh, I can, yes. Just halfway up that section.
It's very nice. Sun's come out, it's much nicer now. That's quite a cliff. Look at that. You can walk right to the edge of that if you're completely mental, or stay in that little house up there. Just making our way up the hill there to the shoulder. That's the way down to Zwesimmen. It's our lunch spot. That's where we came down from. Up there with the big sign. Welcome to Seebergsee. It's right down on the lakeside. There's a duck's eye view. pig pen, obviously. And then the guy up there is just herding his cows in, and we found a restaurant on the top of a mountain in the middle of nowhere with no access. This is the local restaurant. Just had some refreshment. And these are the residents. That's where we're going, back over the ridge.
What are you doing?
And that's the restaurant we've come from. There's some geology going on over there.
Oh, they're doing a shortcut.
Cheating. We're back here, we've walked from the little shoulder there, from the path. We're now travelling through the rocks back to the car, which is somewhere below that hut. You can see the yellow sign there. We have arrived back from whence we started. We just got to drive down this crazy road again back to Zwesimmen. Morning. This is the view. See the balloon in the distance. It's nice, very nice morning. to the view from the top of Chemistube. That's the runway down there. The planes were landing. Look how clear it is.
We were over there yesterday.
No, we were over there. That's Zwesimmen. We were above Zwesimmen. It was up that way. Over there. So we are back in Oi. We've got to get the train to Wimmis, which is 4 kilometres in that direction. And then we're going to come back along that road there. We are at Wimmis and continuing the walk back to Zwesimmen. Year 7. It's getting a bit silly. So there is of course the Bergflue, the great mountain Bergflue. Truly one of the greatest peaks ever to be summited.
I can't remember seeing them taking me because they wore red or something.
Yeah, coming down the cliff face.
You were in mobile.
Yeah. Yes, we kept giving text updates of how long it would take. And there is that's a lovely castle on the side there. Just coming out Bergflue Strasse. That's the Schloss. This is the Flue, and this is the path. And that's a dragonfly. If you can see him, he's moving quite fast. And that's a big hawk. Was that? Yeah, is that a buzzard or something? It's pretty massive. It's our little lunch spot in the shade. Being attacked by bugs, always. Continuing up Bergflue Strasse. Coming hopefully to the watershed at the top. So this is the secret entrance to the secret bunker, which is got a funicular that goes up the side of Bergflue, or up inside Bergflue I should say. It's the log man, just moving a couple of logs around. Stick them in there, nicely done. Across the gorge and into the next valley and down to Dientigen. See the mountain behind Bergflue there. Wait, there it is. It's our nice little path in the woods. As yet no sign of this advertised restaurant. I think it might be lies. Designed to keep you going. This is Restaurant Cheesel at the top of the climb, which has, you know, a slide and a fort and a zip wire and a hammock and a swimming pool. Pretty much everything you could want on the top of a mountain, and a climbing wall obviously. And we're off again. That's the Berg restaurant Chesil, we were just sitting in. We're now descending the track to Oi. This is because you can drive up here, see, it's actually a very nice restaurant as you saw, and you can drive up and come and have dinner if you fancy the slightly long drive. There's Bergflue and Lake Spitz below. Coming through the woods here, just past a place called Zuneg, about half an hour outside of Oi, which is down the hill there. Now that church I actually believe is Darstetten. That's actually the next town over, so Oi is down and to the right here, at the bottom of the hill. Yes, so they've mowed. This is a lovely chalet, as is this, and this is the path, a freshly mowed path. Can we see the station yet? We don't go. We go along the edge. Just coming back into Oi. 5:15. Bang on. Good going.
Niet eens opzet, dat is de bovenste naam. Of je ziet het. Ja.
So the hunters have all scrambled. Keep going up and down. No cats in the pastures or in the vegetable patch.
That's real weather.
There is Wassengrat base station behind the various mountains behind Gstaad, and someone building their new chalet. And that up there is Hornegli, that's the back of Hornegli, and Hornberg. Welcome to Wassengrat Cam. It's alright once it's a bit smoother. Okay, it's 1 o'clock. We're setting off up to do the bridge walk from Berghaus Wassengrat, which is here. That there is the private ski club, the Eagles Ski Club, which looks a bit like an Alpine hideout of some sort of Bond villain. Probably is. This is the view from our lunch point.
So you've got to go right up top the ridge, have you, to get your track?
If we go round that way, yes.
There's one. There they are.
Right, change the advertised schedule. We returned to the Berg restaurant, and now we're continuing down the mountain. Probably about halfway down. Just come past the barn full of moose, and then we're continuing down there. You can actually see the car park in the middle there, and where our track comes out just to the right by the barn. We're probably 2/3 of the way maybe more, maybe 3/4 of the way down. Just crossing under the ski lift, and you should be able to see in a moment, if you get the slight wobbliness, the destination. Yeah, there we go. We have arrived at the base in approximately the time we thought we would. It's just about 4:15, 12 minutes past 4. Good morning from the mountains. It's clear again. All the clouds from last night and yesterday afternoon have gone. So this is our last day to make the most of the weather. Please forgive the enormous roaring noise. That will be the 1960s fighter jets that have spent all morning taking off and flying over the chalet. You probably can't see them yet, but you certainly will do in a second. Barely noticed they're here. So we're going to go for a stroll down to Zwesimmen as all the planes do their warm-up exercises overhead. Make the most of the weather because there's supposed to be a thunderstorm on the way, although I can't quite work out where it's coming from.
Toby was saying, Toby, that the latest Pilatus, the computer there can simulate any aircraft you want.
Outskirts of Reed. Welcome to the
Oh, he has, look.
bee sanctuary.
Oh,
Don't trap them in the fridge. There's quite a lot of bees, so I'm going to back away slightly. And reeds and planes. Yes, you just leave your money and you take your honey. Money for honey. So obviously the compulsory jet aircraft. We've just passed the honey. Just moving into the woods. Will you buy some honey?
yeah.
What did the bees think of that?
They were trying to sting us.
They didn't want you to take their honey.
So what was the other one then? A kilo?
Must have been. Well, there were two different sizes, so
Yeah.
we took the smaller one. Paid the smaller price.
What was the other price then?
Yeah.
It's expensive, isn't it?
But you get to meet the actual bees that made it.
You
Yeah.
do.
And the flowers around you.
Yes.
And we're back. We just made the train, Zweisimmen, just past 1 o'clock. And so we've completed our rund. It's 2 lunches in one, isn't it, really? We've eaten 1 lunch and packed another.
Yeah.
Hunter escort. Hello. Unfortunately, I missed the trotty man by 10 minutes. very annoying. Due to all the boozing on Marlis's terrace, we were late, and so no trotty, which is very annoying, seeing as we're only here for a week. I won't get to trotty for a whole year. Oh well, need to find something else to do. So going back to do some packing, sort things out, and then we'll have the last supper before we head off. Tomorrow we head off, incidentally, not tonight. That would be crazy. So yeah, we've got to pack everything and bring it over, and then we've got to try and get it all in the car because we're driving back. So the next vlog will be our travels through France in the car before arriving back in England. It's night. We're just walking back to the chalet, and it's very, very dark. So I think that's it for this week.